E voglio introdurre adesso un altro ospite davvero speciale.
And now it's time to introduce to you another guest, a very special and important guest,
Dal quale vorrei sapere tante cose di lui, vorrei che le condivideste anche voi.
And now I would like to ask him and know more and more about him. So I want to share this interest with all of you.
Intanto Cristina ci può raccontare un po' chi è Lothar G.
Sì. Yes, I'm very delighted to introduce Lothar Pirc from Germany, whose vision is to integrate Ayurveda as an essential and indispensable part of our existing health care systems. Lothar is teacher of Transcendental Meditation since 1978. He's founder and managing director of the Maharishi Ayurveda Health and Seminar Center in Bad Ems, Germany since 1992. Founder of the Foundation of the Promotion of the Vedic World Cultural Heritage in Nepal and India since 2011. Co-founder and director of the International Maharishi Ayurveda Foundation Netherlands. Co-founder and board member of Adaved, Germany, and professor of practice in Pune. Furthermore, he has published several fascinating and alluring YouTube videos, as well as his autobiography, The Blessing of the Maharishi, subtitled with The Wonderful Story of My Life. So let's now listen to the interview with Amadio G. And
per favore, innanzitutto vedo alle sue spalle un luogo stupendo.
And at his back I see a very beautiful place.
Vuole parlare di questo posto e dirci dove si trova?
He might tell us a little bit about this place and where it is located.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be with all of you today. And we are all brothers practicing yoga and promoting Vedic sciences. And I'm very fortunate that I could spend many years with His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, who also inspired me to open the clinic, which you see at the back of me. In 1992, we were offered by the state government this beautiful place for starting Maharishi Ayurveda Panchakarma Clinic. And this used to be the palace of the emperor in Germany and has a tradition of more than 2,000 years of hot spring healing waters. In fact, there are 6 fountains in the northeast of the building providing healing water every day, plenty. And we started small with 9 staff members. We have grown up to 90. And we have treated more than 30,000 patients who came for an average stay of 10 days with Panchakarma. And we have seen the tremendous curative benefits of the Ayurvedic treatments. And this clinic has been very instrumental in making Ayurveda very popular in Germany and in the Western world. And it's so fulfilling to see how we can help the people. We also offer yoga there and transcendental meditation. And it's a very fulfilling privilege to be working for so many years with Ayurveda.
Meraviglioso. È sempre in linea con noi Lothar G o è caduta la linea? No, c'è. Lothar, volevo anche chiederti un po' di raccontarci un po' la tua storia, il tuo incontro con Maharishi Mahesh Yogi.
And also I'm really interested and I would like to ask you a little bit of your story, the meet you had with Mahesh.
Thank you. Yeah, when I was 19 years old, I learned the technique of transcendental meditation. And I knew immediately that this is what I have been wanting all my life. When you practice transcendental meditation, within a few minutes, you go inside and you experience inner, pure, unbounded consciousness, which has the characteristics of Ananda, of bliss. And then I had the desire to share it, and I was working around Maharishi for many years. I became a teacher of transcendental meditation, and I taught in many countries. And 7 years, I participated in his Purusha program. So I was living in a monastery this time, and I explored consciousness through long meditations. And consciousness is really a field of all possibilities, where all the Vedic knowledge comes from the pure consciousness. And under Maharishi's direct guidance, I studied Veda and Vedic sciences, and also the relation to modern sciences. And I have come to the conclusion that with the application of Vedic knowledge, it is possible to create a much better world, a world free of problems, because we just need to raise the consciousness of the people. And I have participated in many projects where it was shown that when many people practice transcendental meditation and the advanced programs in a group, that war activities, crime rate can go down. And now I would like to spend the rest of my life to help creating collective health. If we have wars, if we have crime rates, if we have terrorism, if we have a growth of so many chronic diseases, that means the collective health is not proper. And this is really a scientifically proven technology. And I feel that the yoga community, I have given so many talks and met so many yoga schools, they are very open for this knowledge because we all adore the Vedic knowledge. And Maharishi has played a very vital contribution in reviving this Vedic knowledge in its completeness. You see, there are 7 states of consciousness, and most people know only waking, dreaming, and sleeping consciousness. And he provided the technology to unfold all the higher states of consciousness. So I was very lucky in my life, and Maharishi was a very unusual personality. I experienced many times that when I came from a long trip from abroad and I was completely exhausted, just being in his room, in his presence for a few minutes, you felt completely rejuvenated. I even experienced that diseases disappeared, and he was working 22 hours a day. And so it's a wonderful gift that I had to be working with him. And I have written my stories, and I also revealed different parts of Vedic knowledge like Ayurveda and Jyotish and Sthapatya Veda and Yagyas in my book, The Blessings of Maharishi.
E quindi hai scritto anche diversi libri. Volevo sapere questi libri dove si trovano e magari se ce ne menzioni qualcheduno in maniera che il pubblico possa magari cercarli.
So as we understand, you wrote several books, and now I'm question where can we find this book, where people can get this book, and if you can mention some.
Yeah, the book is called The Blessings of Maharishi, The Wonderful Stories of My Life, and it's available in German language and in English language on Amazon. And the Russian version will come out soon. It's already completely translated.
Fantastico. Lothar G, lo so che sei molto impegnato e che ti puoi fermare con noi ancora pochi minuti, però se ci dai la grazia di raccontarci ancora qualcosa, noi saremo felicissimi e sentiti libero di andare via quando tu devi andare.
Dr. Lothar G, we are profoundly honored by your presence. We know that you're really busy in this time, but please allow us a few extra minutes to tell us some more story about it, about you and about the meeting with Maharshi.
Yeah. Well, I must say I feel honored to be with you. And I also know that your time is very precious. And there were so many things. Maybe I just share one little story with you. I had the experience that Maharshi had a lot of insight. And one day he called me and he asked me to go to Africa, to Tanzania in 1990, to meet a person whom I taught transcendental meditation 6 years before. And I tried to call him, this person, he was a very senior politician, and they didn't know where he was. So Maharshi wanted me to go immediately, so I had to hand over all my appointments within half an hour. And then I went to Tanzania, and I didn't know where to go, where to meet this man. So then I asked the taxi in Dar es Salaam, can you take me please to the next, to the best hotel? So when I entered the hotel and I was checking in for the room, the person whom I was supposed to meet was standing next to me. And he had a room also next to me. And Maharshi called me every day and gave me instructions to inform the leaders of the country about the Vedic knowledge and how it can improve the quality of life. And he really gave me, I felt, impossible tasks, but everything worked. I just felt like James Bond, you know. I called and all the doors opened, and I was meeting all the ministers, and they came to me in the morning for breakfast to get an appointment. And I went to so many countries, and I always met the health ministers to talk about Ayurveda. And I always felt his blessings. And his blessings means that all the doors open and you feel completely guided by Mother Nature.
Lothar G, io so che c'è un video che vorresti mostrarci. Se ti fa piacere, lo mandiamo in onda.
Lothar G, we know that you have a video that you like to show to us, that you like to share with us.
Some picture?
The video.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to share it now? Do you want to say a few words? We can share it for you, but if you want to say a few words first, and then we can pass the video.
Okay, so I was thinking the video for tonight, for the goodbye session, but we can do it now. And the video is something very special. You know, Maharshi's goal was to create peace for the world. And we have two approaches to do that. One is that we have to teach many people to experience pure consciousness, the samadhi. And we know that when yoga is practiced, the samadhi is experienced by many people. It radiates peace and happiness around. But another Vedic approach, which is very powerful, are the yagyas, the Vedic performances, which are performed by the Vedic Pandits in India and in Nepal. And in the Brahmastan of India, that means from the Sthapatya Veda, the central point of India, we have about 2,000 Vedic Pandits who perform the Rudra Abhishek every day together in big groups. And they all practice TM. That means they have access to the silence field of life. And from the silence, the recitations are more powerful. Similarly, we are building up many more groups in India and in Nepal. And I have started a foundation 12 years ago, which is very successful in Nepal. And we have now 90 gurukuls, traditional Pandit schools, who have adopted Maharshi's programs. And also they are connected every day via Zoom. About 2,000 people do the same yagya in different gurukuls. So I just wanted to share with you, to give you a taste of the big performance of the Adi Rudra Abhishek. So if you could please play the video now.
Ok, ecco il video. Ok, now we play the video. Una stupenda testimonianza, dottor Lothar G. E io voglio tanto ringraziarti prima di tutto per aver accettato di essere qui con noi.
Such an astonishing video, such an astonishing moment. First of all, I really would like to thank you for being with us today.
E poi ringraziarti per tutta quell'opera di diffusione che stai facendo da anni come me.
And also thanking you for all the massive work you're doing in bringing the knowledge, Yoga Ayurveda, to be spread as my path, your path.
Thank you so much for your appreciation. And I feel a lot of love to you, all of you. And let's work together more closely from now on. Namaste.
Namaste, namaste. Thank you so much. Bye.